in the game. Make coaching calls just like the pros. Check out the video. Download for free this fall and register now again at footballsportsapp.com. Want to be part of this new exciting technology and make money? Fill out the short form at the bottom of the website and mention TDSS. Again, footballsportsapp.com. Yes, sir. Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. Tribute Tuesday, the great Michael Jackson, man. Gone too soon. It's a Tribute Tuesday paying homage to the great MJ, man. Gone too soon. He would have been 58 years of age yesterday. Michael Jackson continued to innovate with videos such as Black or White and Scream throughout the 1990s. I wasn't a fan of the old, the late Michael Jackson years. Black and White, Scream, all of that stuff. I guess he had to evolve a little bit. We all evolve. We don't change. We don't stay the same. Through stage and video performances, Jackson popularized a number of complicated dance techniques such as the robot and the moonwalk, to which he gave his name. His distinctive sound and style has influenced numerous artists of various music genres. Man, God damn, I miss Michael Jackson, man. Rest in peace to the great Michael Jackson. Man, I miss Michael Jackson. I looked at some video before we started the show, kind of get me in a Michael Jackson frame of mind. Michael Jackson was a bad boy, man. That damn moonwalk, I can't even start to explain to people, to youngins, to greenhorns, about how big of a night in entertainment it was when they had the Motown 25. And Michael Jackson came out there with the Jackson 5s. I think at the time they were broken up already. They had already split apart. Michael had already been on his solo career. I think that's when he had just started his solo career. So he wasn't with the Jackson 5. And they had this, I'm going to tell you a little story if you're young. They had this anniversary, 25-year anniversary of Motown. Okay, so this was in the early 80s, so I guess Motown had come in like the 60s, 70s, yeah. So I guess Motown came about like in the early 60s, so they had this anniversary TV special, Motown 25. Michael Jackson and the Jackson 5 were the biggest artists on Motown, sold more records than anybody else ever, and you're talking about a legendary artist, Diana Ross, Marvin Gaye, all of them cats, a ton of tremendous historical groups. And so the Jacksons were broken up. Michael went on to do a solo thing. I don't know if broken up was technically the right term. He just went to do his own solo thing. Ain't nobody was trying to pay to see all the damn Jacksons. And so somehow, Michael was trying to help them out so they could make a couple dollars. And they asked Michael, can you come on? And Michael says, I'll come on, but you got to bring my brothers too. It was like, damn, Michael, for real? You got to bring all your brothers with you? We just want you. And Michael was like, yeah, that's my demands. If y'all want Michael Jackson, then y'all got to bring my brothers too. All right, well, damn it, go ahead and bring them. So they agreed. Bring your damn brothers. And they went out there and they did some old Jackson 5 songs, man. And then at the end of the Jackson 5 set, Michael was like, all right, y'all move. Y'all get off the damn stage. And he told his brothers that, take your asses backstage, sit down somewhere. I'm about to turn this This is how I almost cussed just now. I'm about to turn this mug sucker out. And Michael Jackson's like, man, I love those songs. Those were some great songs. And, man, I missed the Jackson 5 days when we were little boys. He was just reminiscing. He was walking back and forth. He was pacing with the microphone. You can pull this up on YouTube. But I just like to describe these types of things on my show. And so he kept pacing back and forth. Yeah, I love those good old days. I love those songs. Those were some great songs. But I also love the new songs. And, man, this ninja started singing some of his new stuff, and I think it was Billie Jean. It was either Billie Jean or Beat It or whatever, man. But he started dancing, and this ninja just all out of nowhere. Like, I don't think he had ever done it before. Like, out of nowhere, this man just did the most incredible moonwalk. Now, breakers, cats pop locking and breaking, they've been doing this on the streets already, to a small degree. But Michael Jackson did this unbelievable, perfect moonwalk, man. And like me and my brother were like watching this like, did this ninja just moon? What did he just do? What did he just do? What did he just do? Like this man looked like he was floating on air. They called it the moonwalk. And man, everybody in America was talking about it the next day. I think he actually did it 2, maybe 3 times in that particular song, and it was Billie Jean. I see my man, that ninja, said it was Billie Jean that he was performing. And I think he did it 3 times in that song, in that 2-minute song. And, man, that's all America was talking about the next day was, did you see what Mike, because remember now, hip-hop was fairly new. Breakdancing was all of this new street stuff. And mainstream America, they didn't see pop locking and breaking and all of this stuff daily. So when Michael Jackson moonwalked, on a national network, on a national scale, when Michael Jackson moonwalked, a lot of white people were like, what the hell was that? Is he some type of magician? Is he some type of magician? Did you see what Michael Jackson did last night? He kind of levitated in air, and he did something magical. Was it a camera trick? Because white people hadn't seen that. And so, man, it was just like a big thing, man. Damn, I'm sorry. I miss Michael. I miss Michael. Damn. Oh, that was a great night. That was a fantastic night, man. Motown 25. If you're young, once again, go to YouTube and pull up Michael Jackson Motown 25 and see what I'm talking about, man. It was a magical night. We miss you, Michael Jackson. We miss you. We miss you, man. From Vince Wright, the Big Smooth in the chat room on Spreaker.com. He says, that ninja, laugh out loud, Doug. Be careful. You're gonna go tree again. From Rel Scott. Mike's penny loafers and silver socks were on fleek. Yeah. Cats don't wear penny loafers no more, though. That was a big thing, man. I mean, you got you some penny loafers. I mean, you were styling and profiling. So penny loafers, for the youngins, once again, are these little flat, kind of like slip-on shoes, and there was this little slot in the front part of the shoe where you put in an actual penny. I don't know why it was popular, but, man, having some penny loafers back when I was growing up, too, having some docksiders. What do they call them? They call them docksiders? The little leather shoes with the little strings on the sides. My daughter wears them now, so they've come back. Or maybe they never went away. I don't know. But, yeah, that was the 2 shoes that you had to have back in the 70s and the 80s. Docksiders and penny loafers. Penny loafers if you was going to church or to a funeral. And docksiders just to kick it in, every day at school. From what else we got here in the chat room on Spreaker.com. From Miss Mocha-Bella, oh, sorry for you, Sydney. I guess a woman can't blow in your ears. Y'all sound like y'all talking some freaky stuff in the chat room. Yeah, y'all talking some freaky stuff in the chat room. Sounds like blowing in the ears and stuff. From Clay Rio Freedom Davis. I'm going to start wearing fedoras when I turn 40. I can't be wearing baseball caps forever. Yeah. This cat I used to work with back in the day, he used to wear baseball caps every day. I guess you're talking about the whole hair conversation we had. he used to wear baseball caps every single day, kind of like LL used to do, or LL does still. Because they didn't like their bald head, they didn't like the way their head was shaped or whatever. Like LL, man, I mean, it was probably a big point of a negotiation in LL's contract to do this TV show. What's he on, NCIS or whatever TV show? Like, I couldn't believe somebody convinced LL not to wear that damn hat everywhere he went. From T-Dub, Kohan, just like Penny Loafers on right now. Okay. From Denise, Milk and Cookies. She says, that smooth criminal choreography was fire all the way through. From Truck D, I think he introduced the single glove to that night. Did he introduce the single glove that night? You might be right, bruh. You might be right. I can't remember that far. Once again, I've taken many hits to the head, and I saw somebody said something, Doug screwing the whole story up. Man, I mean, I'm old. I mean, you got the point of the damn story. I may have missed certain little small details or confused something with something else, but the whole story I just told about Michael Jackson on Motown 25 was pretty damn accurate. Cut me some slack. Damn. Ninjas. Ugh. From What Up Falcons, he says, no, he learned from the guy from Shalimar. It was called the backslide. Yeah, I remember calling it the backslide before that name, moonwalk, and I think, once again, my memory is very choppy. I think the whole moonwalk thing was kind of like a commercial thing given to what Michael Jackson did that night on Motown 25 by America the next day. Like, I think somebody put the word moonwalk, they attached that to what Michael Jackson did that night. Before that night, I specifically remember calling it, we just call it backslide. That's what we called it. We called it backslide. And I think the media just put that name moonwalk on it. That's right. That's a little bit of history right there. From Cornelia Small in 5150 language, Billie Jean, a.k.a. Ain't Ish, bitch. That ain't my baby. Right. From one last one, man. From That Ninja, Michael Jackson was taught the moonwalk by the old dude in Shalimar that lived in Cali. Yeah, I heard that story before, and I don't remember his name right now. But he actually, I saw a YouTube video where that guy from Shalimar was a group back in the day, a singing group back in the day. A bunch of Ready for the World type ninjas, had Jerry curls and all of that type stuff. Baggy clothes. But this is something else you can look up if you're a greenhorn on YouTube as well. You know, Shalimar, Michael Jackson moonwalking. And I promise you, the guy that allegedly, quote unquote, showed Michael Jackson how to moonwalk talks about it and how Michael Jackson called him up and asked him, to show him that particular dance, whatever. It was crazy. But yeah, you can find that on YouTube as well, man. Oh my gosh, I miss Michael Jackson. Oh, I miss Michael Jackson. Yeah, I miss Michael Jackson. Hey, Mocha! Mocha Bella says, didn't Doug say he was going to read chat, everyone? I did, Mocha! Stop it! Stop it. Mocha got on her little The Doug Stewart Show t-shirt, man. Thank you, Mocha. You got your shirt. Speaking of which, we mailed out some shirts yesterday as well. So all of the shirts that were supposed to be sent out to people that donated $20 or more to the Doug Stewart Show, we are caught up officially. All of the shirts are caught up now. All right? So you should get your shirt in the next day or two. Hey, man, shouts out to my man Waterhead Walter, Poe Politicking, Dwayne Vasson, Gerald Oliveri, the engineers, producers to the show. Thank y'all, man. Good job today, Walter. I'm going to need you to change that opening, though. Shouts out to my man Pete Gator, beans and cornbread on this hot-ass track. And a special thank you to all of the Stewies, man, that listen and support this show. Without you, there would be no me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Do me two favors.